Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a very special bonus compilation of Florencio games. Okay, so Florencio is a very creative Protoss player who plays at a very high level. High Masters, low GM sometimes, but he's incredibly creative with his builds. If you're familiar with Pig, this is the same Florencio from the Florencio files. Pig sometimes plays a lot of replays from Florencio on stream or on YouTube and calls it the Florencio Files. He also nicknamed Florencio the Sewer Mermaid, which I don't know, which I feel is incredibly appropriate. Anyway, Florencio is a fan of mine from a few years ago. He used to send me replays. I would cast them. He was very pleased by that. And I just rediscovered that he has his own Twitch channel. There's a link in the description. If you like creative Protoss play, if you're tired of the same old thing, go ahead and check out Florencio, and I promise you'll not be disappointed. Really nice guy, too. Really great. Really good. Okay, so this is going to be my own little Florencio files here. I'm imitating Pig. Yes, I know. I love Pig. I like him a lot. He came on our podcast. The other day, the Falcon Paladin Hour. Go ahead and search Falcon Paladin in your podcast app, and you will see the latest episode involving Pig and Duddles. So if you like Duddles, he's in there as well. Samacron's involved. I'm there. It's a 4-man pod, which is a little bit crowded, but it worked out. Okay, now this is part of a best of 69 he played against Beastie QT, which is insane, where both players went random throughout both. So this is Beastie QT. It is Beastie QT, by the way, from the QT Club, playing Zerg against, and the Proxy Hatch here by Beastie QT as well. So giving background is not actually all that smart when you're dealing with a Sewer Mermaid Florencio game who's playing under the name Hello right here. He has a lot of different names. It's hard for him to not get recognized on ladder, but there's your forge, there's your gateway. We're going to start throwing up some cannons here. Lings are down. Is he just ignoring this? Beastie QT is ignoring this. He's like, you know what? You throw up a Nexus there if you want. I really don't care. Let's go ahead and bring some Lings down. Maybe try to save this hatch. It's not going to happen. 2 Zealot DPS is amazing. And I don't think the hatch is going to get saved here before the Lings show up. It's going to be close, I feel like. Where are they? Here they are. They're coming up. Coming down. Hatchery down at 100, about 100. The Lings are trying to save it, but another Zealot comes in. It's canceled. And no, the Lings weren't able to do it at all. So now more Lings and Queens are trying to take down this Nexus. Is this a recall play? Is he going to... He's gonna do it. He's gonna recall these probes. Oh, missed one of the Zealots, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. This is exactly what I'd love to see from Florencio. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, so actually surrounding and killing the Queen. The Queen spazzes out, doesn't get any shots off there. The Lings are gonna die to this for sure. Wow, Lings are rolling in. Some cannons coming up. Moving on in is the 2 Zealots. Man, 2 Zealots alone are enough to handle those Zerglings, let alone all of these probes. He needs to kill these drones, though, is the problem. If he doesn't kill these drones, he's way behind economically, is the big deal here. And sure, you got cannons, but I guess you could mine from this if and you want. That seems totally fair. Is this Zealot just hanging out? This Zealot and this cannon are like, we want to protect what we have. So we've got a Zealot and a cannon at the top of a ramp. No big deal. Cannons down here too. Beastie QT can't deal with this with Lings. He's working on, wow, double evolution chamber. I think this was just to keep the Zealots and the probes out. I don't think those are for upgrades. He doesn't really have time for upgrades right now. And I don't think it would help all that much either. Zealots peeking up the ramp to see what is going on, and stab. Yeah, I mean, this is I don't want to say this is a typical Florencio game, but it's a typical Florencio game. This is what he does, you guys. He goes crazy on you. Suddenly there's a Protoss base, and you're natural, and you're Zerg, and it's 4 minutes into the game, and there's the Roach War, and you need Corrosive Biles to deal with this. You can't come down here with Zerglings. I don't think, can you push spines down this ramp fast enough to kill these cannons? No, the cannons aren't in range of the spines from the high ground onto the low ground. You got to spread the creep down here, and that's hard because there's cannons shooting your tumors the whole time. This is a real tough spot for Beastie QT to be in. He's on 1 base versus a 1 basing Protoss who's getting a lot of gas. What on earth do you need all this gas for? I think he's going to move into Void Ray play. If I had to imagine, in my experience on ladder, is that this is going to be Void Rays. Oh, Spinecrawler can actually hit the probe on that far mineral patch. So you can't mine from that one. Oh, the second one too? Oh, that's a great position. That's amazing, amazing stuff. Who is... Something was attacking. I don't know if it was. Okay, so you can't mine from those mineral patches. Oh, no, no. You can't spread creep down here. These cannons have this whole area covered. Maybe here. Maybe here. Oh, the spine crawlers are trying to come down. The lings are coming down too. Yeah, I don't know. There's 3 cannons and 4 zealots. It just doesn't seem like it's quite enough. Where are the roaches? Where are the ravagers? You need them. He's going for the lair. Okay, fair enough, dude. And it is. It's going to be a Stargate. Man, a Void Ray would be good here. Look at all the gas. Look at all the gas. 21 to 23 workers. It's effectively 2 bases to 1 base right now. Florencio making the craziness work. And when people call him out on this, when they say, hey, you're just a cheesy player, you don't play the game right, he says, this is how I like to play it. This is how I get enjoyment from the game. Why does it bother you that I get enjoyment out of the game this way? And it's a great question. I agree with Florencio on that. There's no reason for him to not play the game the way he wants to. If he plays it macro style, he doesn't enjoy it. He recognizes that, sure, maybe he's never going to be invited to, you know, compete at the WCS event at the highest level, but this is what he does, and it's fun for him. And StarCraft, in all, is a game. Most of us, the vast majority of us, are not going to play at a professional level. So play the game the way you want to play it. And when it gets boring, change it up. Hydralisk Den and a Nidus network here. I'm liking it. I'm liking this a lot. Look at this probe. Oh, prismatic alignment. And this is the first time I've seen prismatic alignment used against a hatching Nidus worm. And with some probe support, you can shut that sucker down. Amazing. Amazing stuff. You can absolutely kill that thing. Beautiful, beautiful. Trying to get this Overseer before it pops into an Overseer. And unfortunately, the prismatic alignment is out. That's a retreat. Guess what? Nidus worm erupting at the natural base of Florencio. We got lings. We got queens. We got some hydras. This front door is in trouble right now. I don't think this is going to go very well for Florencio, right? I mean, if amazing, like incredible Void Ray micro, maybe? Trying to get, it's too late. It's too late for the shield battery. All right, so hanging back and just trying to pick off as many of these Zerglings as possible. Oh, that Queen Hydra play, that is just disgusting, though. Yeah, I think you just got to run. I think you kill what you can. Maybe we can bring some probes up here to fight, too, but... Yeah, man, Void Ray has 8 kills. I'm not sure it's going to get much more than that. Prismatic Alignment's not going to help either because Hydras are not armored, and neither are Queens. Oh, BCQT managed to get a... actually, probably brought a drone through that Nidus Worm and got it out to go for the expansion. Good for him. Oh, the recall home, though, with all these probes. And pushing out. All right, so pushing in here. Void Ray just trying to kill the Hydras. Oh, getting focused down by the anti-air here, though. The Void Ray does go down. And now it's just Zealots and probes against this Hydra Queen thing. Transfuse is happening very, very well. The Hydras are using their melee attack against the very close army units. And by golly, it looks like BCQT is going to do this thing. That's the well played from Florencio. And that is it. BCQT wins this thing. Wow. What an incredible, incredible attempt there from Florencio. Really liked what I saw there. I love the fact that he got a base down this way. Oh, Creep Tumor did manage to get down out of the range of those cannons right here. Very nice placement there by BCQT. And then just a few Hydras and a few Queens. That's all he needed. He knew there'd probably be something in the sky he had to deal with when he came over. And really, even if it's just gateway units, this is pretty great against gateway units. Ling, Hydra, Queen should get the job done. So BCQT did not go for the Ravagers, as I expected. Went for a Hydralisk instead. Hydralisk then, Nidus Worm shut down the first one, did Florencio, but in the end, BCQT got through. And that was it. That was it for Florencio, our sewer mermaid. Okay, we got more games coming. That's not it for him. We got more Florencio coming your way for this bonus cast for your Sunday. So exciting. Let's check out more in just a second. Hey, look, Florencio is playing under his actual name here. It's a PvP on Lost and Found, the ladder edition. It looks like a regular old ladder game here, so maybe Ashstorm doesn't know what Florencio is capable of. Top right-hand corner is going to be the red Protoss player, Florencio. And in the bottom left-hand corner is going to be the blue Protoss player. It is Ashstorm. Okay, so what are we going to do here? What are we doing with this probe? This probe usually is just a scouting probe, but in Florencio's hand, in our sewer mermaid's hand, it's just not going to be any other regular probe here. This probe is on a mission. This probe has commands from the High Daylom, or whoever the heck is in charge of this probe. There's a lot of different factions in StarCraft2. In Protoss as well as Zerg, as well as Terran. You really just don't know who anybody really is fighting for at any given moment. You know what I mean? Could be Rainer's Raiders, For Terran, could also be the Mobius Foundation. It's just not ever very clear. So probe comes in. Oh, I thought it was going to sneak over here, but just comes in for the scout. The probe is out here, and where are you going? Where are we going here? You have to be sneaky. He's checking for stuff. That is a Nexus first play. Oh boy, the Nexus from Florencio here inside the main base of Ashstorm. Okay, all right. This is getting interesting already. I love it. I'm liking this a lot. Oh, and the Cybernetics core. What on earth? Cyber core here. Back home for Florencio. Immediate forge from Ashstorm. He's going to try to cannon this thing down before it finishes. Now, if you don't cannon it down, there is a threat of recall. There's the threat of recall showing up inside your front door. Inside your front door. Like, not at your front door. That's the outside, right? But inside your front door, inside your living room where all your stuff is. And suddenly a ton of probes and zealots show up and you die. We've seen this. The first time I think I ever saw it was on a cheese compilation that I cast back a few months ago. It was, I can't remember who the player was, but it was really awesome. It got the most positive feedback I've seen from a cheese game in a while. People loved it. And since then, we've seen it from time to time. It's kind of a fairly viable thing here. So walling off. Oh, Florencio throwing down some stuff. It's kind of hard in a PvP to tell what's what. That's another pylon. What is going on right now? All right, so that's done. The Nexus is done. Zealots are here. Oh, he just wanted chrono boost. He's just chronoing off of one gateway. That's all the cyber core is for. Bunch of shield batteries here as well. The probes are trying to shut those things down, which, fair enough. Canceling the one, and some of these might actually finish. There's another cancel. There is the recall. And the Zealots are here. Zealots are here going after your probes, trying to make sure the shield battery survives, and it actually does. It only has 35 HP. Holy cannoli. Cannon from Ashstorm is here to defend, but his mining is at 0 right now. His mining is at 0. Another shield battery comes up. Another shield battery comes up. These Zealots are going to be in a fantastic position of power. This Zealot, for some reason for Ashstorm, is going to try to take down the Nexus of Florencio, which seems like a bit of a waste of time. But I guess you really can't fight these Zealots. You're outnumbered, and there are 2 shield batteries here. Soon to be 3 shield batteries here. Ashstorm throwing out the barcodes. The name of this replay was, I just want a hug. And that's what it is. Look, these Nexuses are hugging or holding hands at the very least. Well, until it died. The blue one is dead now. Going after this cannon and... Oh, actually just ignoring the cannon entirely. Didn't actually die somehow. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad right now. The Zealots going after these probes. They should just really run into the main base right now. And they are. They're running into the main base. So the Zealots are trying to do their work. Oh, look at him going after this Nexus next of all. This is amazing. This Zealot. Nope, taking hits. All right, so getting a surround up here. Zealots fighting pretty darn well. 3 against 1. Bam. Blue Zealot down. Red Zealots from Florencio still alive here. Keeping the wounded one back so he can restore some of his shields. And the probes going back on. There's nowhere to mine from. That Nexus is gone. They have to mine from here. Look at Florencio throwing down a pylon. It's just trying to mess up any mining potential that is even possible right now. This is incredible stuff. This is really good stuff. Oh, Adept doing bonus damage versus Light. Not a bad idea. And ranged too, but oh, a little bit stuck here. Taking direct shots from the Zealot. That is real bad news. You don't want to do that. Where'd the Adept go? Pulled back. The Adept pulled back. What is even... more shield batteries, of course. More shield batteries coming up here. That Zealot needs to kill the Adept. Yes, does actually get it. The probe can't kill him, though. If the probe kills him, this might be a little bit of a problem here for Florencio. He's got 3 kills. Those shield batteries are going to finish soon, and then he can dart back on in and get healed up. Look at it. He's coming back in. He's trying to dodge. The probes aren't fighting extremely well here, and there's the heal up. Instant heal up on his shields. And now he can just sit in here and just blah, 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 blah. This is incredible stuff. Ashstorm doesn't have the resources to rebuild his Nexus inside his main. Is he throwing up? He's throwing up cannons. Okay. Ashstorm trying to get some cannons up right now. This is bananas. I know I say that a lot in StarCraft recently, but seriously, this game's amazing. Shield batteries trying to keep the Zealot alive as he kills as many probes as he can, as he gets shot directly in the face by this cannon. And you know what? You can actually heal through the damage a cannon is putting on a Zealot with a shield battery. Can he heal through 2 cannons? Nope. Not if the one runs out. Okay. All right. This is crazy stuff right now. Is Ashstorm actually going to hold here? Is he going to hold? It's 22 to 22 workers. It's one base to one base. These shield. Oh, that's a Nexus from Florencio, isn't it? Oh my gosh. How did he get a Nexus out? Okay. Well, once again, Stalker versus Cannon. Even better than Zealot, really. The range is real nice. Is he going to make anything else? He can afford to make something else here. These games are going to be a lot of fun. I don't have many of them, but I do have a few. And we're going to get through all of them here today because they are all dead near worth it. They really are. Pylon. Ooh, depowers both of the shield batteries there. Does he have more? Oh, yep, repowered the one. That's another shield battery coming up from Florencio because of course it is. That Stalker has 4 kills. Looking absolutely incredible right now. A Stalker comes down from Ashstorm. He's going to try to win this thing. But Stalker versus Stalker battle when one has a shield battery and one does not have a shield battery. Oh, you know what? They both have shield batteries now. Okay, that's that's Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man meme right there. Stalker just trying to kill as many probes as he Protossly can right now. It's a Void Ray coming in from Florencio because of course it is. Because if you're going to play this style, Void Rays are going to be the answer. Yes, yes, I believe that they are. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. All right, how many kills you got? 6? 6 is a good number. Oh, trying to get the... Man, the shield batteries are just healing up all over the place. The cannons are doing damage from Ashstorm. This guy's got the 6 kills. He's working on it. He's trying to kill his friend's Stalker here, but he just can't. The shield battery keeping him alive pretty darn effectively. Losing one of his shield batteries here is Florencio, but of course he has 2 more. Got 2 more sitting here. No big deal. No problemo. You know what? You could actually probably kill this dude. That shield battery is low on energy. Oh, the Stalker gets focused down by both cannons and the Stalker and does end up going down, despite the fact, well, I guess they are both out of energy too. So shield battery energy is playing a huge part in this game. Absolutely massive. Where is the Void Ray? There's a Void Ray. There's an Immortal. Can you recall them? Oh, we can recall them down to this Nexus. That's what he's going to do. Why fly? Why move over when you can just recall down to the Nexus? Okay, so Ashstorm feels like maybe he's okay. He's got Stalker, he's got some cannons. He's happily mining off of one base, which is amazing, but yeah, okay, well, yeah, that was it. That was the moment. The Immortal showed up, the 2 Void Rays showed up. Army supply was 20 to 6. Florencio decided he wanted to stick around and have a little bit more fun. And he did. Wow. What a chaotic game that was. That's what Florencio plays, though, you guys. He plays chaos. Plays chaotic situations all the time. He's comfortable with them. He has fun with them. I like it when building explosions are caught in the last frame of the game. It's great. Got these rays of light shooting out here. It's like a totally 3-dimensional explosion. I don't know how they develop the explosion animations, but I'd like to see maybe like a documentary on that. Anyway, good stuff. Good stuff from Florencio. Are we surprised? No, not really. Game 1 was great. Game 2 was great. We have more coming your way. Let's see what's going on, and then we'll be right back. Okay, Game 3 of our Sewer Mermaid compilation will be here on Cerulean Fall, the latter edition. Bottom left-hand corner is going to be the barcode player. I'm pretty sure this is Florencio. And far, far away in the top right-hand corner is the blue Protoss player. It is Tui, or 2i. We're going to call him Tui, though. A little bit easier to roll with here. So more PvP action. We do have a ZVP coming up for the final match of our little Florencio compilation. So if you're interested in seeing a non-mirror matchup, hang on. We'll get there. What is going on? Tui wants to know if Florencio is GM. Look at him stacking. What? What is this? This is a Muta. This is a Muta stack. Oh, where it only looks like 1 probe, but it's all of the probes. I'm gold. Why would you think I'm GM? I wish I was GM. Says Florencio. What is going on? What is happening right now? The probe comes in and says, where are all your probes? Oh my gosh. for that. What is happening right now? Oh, the positioning here by Florencio is gorgeous. Look at this. He has surrounds on the probes. Tui's not able to get at the surface area that he needs. Oh, he can't win this battle. He knows. It's 16 to 13 workers right now. Oh, this is amazing stuff. There's a Zealot on the way. If Tui can survive long enough for the Zealot to show up, he's going to be in a fantastic position. Oh, hold on. Don't go back to work. Oh, a couple more go down. Couple more go down. Oh, boy. Tui's down to 10 workers. 10 here. The Zealot's coming in, man. Oh, he's trying to get a surround on the Zealot. Oh, this is kind of interesting. The micro. He's trying to get micro on. The Zealot's putting some micro in here, too. This is pretty good stuff, actually. The Zealot is getting in some serious work right now. The probe fighting is working out for Florencio. 7 to 4 workers, 7 to 3. The Zealot, though. Okay, well, the Zealot was everything that Tui needed. He's got 8 kills. Way to go, man. So it's, well, there's your start. There's your start to the game. It is now 3 workers to 4 workers. Florencio has no tech whatsoever, no gateways at all. And I think the Zealot would do well for himself to move down. Like Brood War. 4 workers. Yes. Like Brood War. You start with 4 workers. I like this Tui guy. This Tui guy's great. He has a good attitude about things. He dealt with a probe rush pretty well. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but that Zealot was absolutely gold, man. He was ready to go. He was ready to rock. He ended up with 8 kills. He didn't die. The micro on him was pretty fantastic. So, I mean, at this point, Florencio is hopelessly behind. I guess he has more workers than Tui does. So, fair enough. He killed more dudes. Killed more dudes. Was making probes behind this. So, it wasn't a total all-in, though it was pretty darn all-in. Pretty darn all-in. So, yeah, now it's like a Brood War game. Now, basically, we have to wait for these guys. Oh, is he doing it again? Oh, my gosh. Florencio. The follow-up? Really? How easy is it to tell that this is multiple probes? From close up, it's pretty easy. From far away, it's like a bulkier probe. I don't know. The skin's pretty bulky. What are you even doing here, Tui? He's just probing up. He's just probing up. He's got his Zealot. He feels pretty safe. He's not making any more Zealots. He's not walling off. The probes are back in town. The probes are back in town. And the Zealot's going to have to do some superhero duty here again. There's a meme with Dokes from Dexter that really applies there. It's the only meme with Dokes from Dexter. If you've seen Dokes from Dexter memes, you know what I'm talking about. Wow. It is not family friendly, so I will not say it, but you know if you know. All right, so we're down to more probe fighting here. It is 12 to 8 workers in favor of Florencio. I cannot believe he came in with a follow-up probe attack. The probes just really need to stay alive, and don't do that. Don't get surrounded and die. That's not good at all. 7 workers for Tui. Did he get a Zealot out? Have we learned our lesson is the question. You really can't engage if there's a Zealot out is the problem. So maybe you just, yeah, there you go. Try to take down a pylon. That seems fine. I'm okay with this. And really, probe DPS is not bad. The little zappers are nice. Oh yeah, and attacking the probes without taking shots from the Zealots is actually working out pretty darn well. 4 workers remaining. 4 workers remaining here from Tui. Is he still making probes back home? Not, I mean, kind of. Once again, you can't kill the Zealot. Oh, maybe you can. If the probes aren't helping, maybe you can. Oh, nope. This hero Zealot, man, he's putting in work. Wait, he's only got 2 kills. Never mind, not the same one. The first one died because he got surrounded. I forgot about that. But replacement Zealot looks exactly like him, so it's easy to make that mistake. Okay, so Tui is down to 3 workers right now. It is 8 out for our friend Florencio. He's got 4 here, which means he has 4 back home, which means he is mining, which is good. Yeah, you cannot take down a Zealot with 4 probes. You can barely take down a Zealot with 4 Zerglings. That is how dire this is. Another probe goes down, loses another one, almost loses another one. Probe's happily alive. 2 to 9 workers right now. Why do I get the feeling like Florencio is going to show up with another worker rush? Why do I get the feeling this is his strategy for the rest of this game? I haven't seen this before, but after that second one, I really feel like that's what we're doing right now. We're just trying to kill as many probes of Tui's as we can. Tui does not have the mineral count to make another Zealot. Like, let's let that sink in. Maybe a Stalker would be nice. He needs more gas, though. Yeah. Okay, so now we have our wall. Now we have... Well, the thing is, you can mineral walk through that. Yeah, you can't wall off against probes because you can mineral walk. Oh, boy. I'm loving this. I'm loving it right now. They're just being such an annoyance. Here we come with more probes. They're not even bothering to stack them this time. I think Tui recognizes what is happening here, probably. Tui almost has enough. Almost has enough for another Zealot. He does. He's got enough for another Zealot. Would it help here? I really think it would. I really think having 2 Zealots would be incredibly useful. Taking down a probe. Taking out 2 probes. And there's nothing here for Florencio anymore. Here's his group. Here's his group, though. Oh, another surround. Gets another surround on the Zealot. He's fighting this time, though. He wasn't fighting very well the last time. Look at the micro pulling back the wounded probe. And now, where is your god now? Where is he? Oh, it's in the form of an adept. Oh, that's even worse than a Zealot. Because she's ranged and she does bonus damage versus light. Okay. Oh, and there's the recall. You're going to lose one of these guys. And the recall. All right, so it's 11 to 3 workers. Is Florencio going to build a gateway? I just feel like making a gateway would be the best possible option. He's walling off against potential adept harass because recognizing if you don't have a wall against adepts and all you have are probes, your probes are going to die. There is no saving them at all. 0% saving them at this stage of the game. Or ever. He needs... Wow, he's mining. He can throw on a gateway here. Oh, just a forge. Okay. What? 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 Is he gonna cannon rush for the finisher? Florencio, where do you get these ideas? Where do they come from? I'm loving it. I'm in love with this game. I really am. He's making worker rushes work in a creative and exciting way. I do tell my screeners for cheese compilations not to send me worker rushes unless they are creative in some way, and that's what this is. Look at him walling off. The adept can't get in anymore. Look at that adept warping in. Holy cannoli. Can he get to cannon down like right here? The adept would have a hard time dealing with it, and it would be able to hit these probes here at the same time. Dude, you can't just be stuck out here in the middle of Nowheresville. You got to get a cannon down. Oh, the adept recalled home. Get a cannon down. Get it. No! No cannon down. Shut down by Tui. Adept. With that shield, right? That's really cool. She like flings her shield forward when she attacks, which doesn't seem like a really effective like energy savings, but okay, fair enough. Oh, I see it. I see you, gateway. Where are you? Florencio broke down and built a gateway, you guys. He's like, all right, fine. Fine. If you're going to make me, I'll build a gateway. Kind of like the animation, though. It's nice. Blizzard, man. You're pretty. You pretty. 19 to 11 workers. Double of the worker count here. From Florencio. He's going double gas. He's going gateway. This cannot be like a Void Ray follow-up again, can it? It takes too long, doesn't it? Maybe it doesn't. The adepts know they can't get through this wall easily, so they're not going to attack anytime soon. Which means, yeah, I really think this is double gas into Cybercore, into Stargate. And it's going to be a Void Ray follow-up here. And what do you have that can shoot up? Literally 0 things, Tui. Not really scouting, not that he can right now. Again, he doesn't have any way to make an observer. I mean, he could. He is double gassing himself. He is starting to get a bit of a bank, actually. What's he trying to do with this money? Working on Warp Gate research, which is, again, really, really good and essential. But unless you're making adepts and Void Rays show up, in which case you are completely dead. All right, so Cybernetics Core coming on up. Oh, Stargate himself for Tui. Okay, so the question is, what units are made with the Stargate? Oracle, obviously not going to do much because your opponent does have cannons. You know that. Maybe it's going to be a Void Ray. Void Ray, really good against cannons. Phoenix, probably not all that useful either because, again, of the cannons. There's going to be a race. It's going to be a race to see who can get Stargate units out the fastest. And TUI is expanding. That might be a crucial mistake right now. I don't know if you can afford to expand. Florencio has no intentions of expanding at all. He's got 2 Stargates in his main base, making pylons. He's throwing up oracles. Okay. All right, man. I'm down with oracles. And another oracle here from TUI. So the problem with oracles is they can't shoot other oracles. So if there's oracles killing your stuff, you can't use your oracle to stop them. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Chrono boosting them out, too. Saving the energy to make sure that was possible. To chrono boost it at least for part of the production cycle here. And yeah, see the little oracles in there? See them? You can see. You can see. You can see. Okay, oracle's moving out, and I think that's GG. I just don't... There's no way. There's no way this is defended by TUI at all. The Void Ray follow-up here is next. Double Void Rays here from Florencio. Oracle trying to swing in, but again, the cannon in the mineral line is placed pretty well. The Oracle might get some of these probes at the edges. Maybe. Yeah, sitting back here is pretty good. He can strip down that gas income, but guess what? Blah, blah. It's Christopher Nolan Inception sound. Blah, blah. Stalkers are like, get out of our house. No, we're going to focus down these probes. Focus down that probe. 7 to 18 workers right now. TUI has just never had the worker count that he wants to in a StarCraft 2 game at all. Void Rays present. Them are hot Void Rays, too. Look at that skin. Look at that skin. It's pretty. It is pretty stuff. All right, so Oracle, 6 kills. Oracle, 10 kills. That's pretty good stuff. Where is the Oracle? Did the Oracle from TUI die? How did it die? I must have wondered. I guess maybe the Void Rays took it out. I was dancing. The Void Rays were like, "What? What? You dead?" Oh, a Phoenix is a good answer to these Oracles, though. That's not bad, but I guess he wandered back in. Oh, Oracle dead. 9 kills and killed by the Stalkers. Revenge is had by the Stalkers at that point. So we're still 1 basing to 2 basing right now, but it's 8 to 21 workers. 21 workers right now. Void Rays by the dozens being created. Okay, by the 2s. 2 by 2 they are being created. Now they have to walk all the way up the map very slowly. They don't have any recall up here. They don't have any way to sneak their way over here, unfortunately for them. And here we go. 4 Void Rays versus what? 2 Stalkers. Got a robotics facility. Got 13 workers at the 14-minute mark of the game. That's so brutal. It is such brutality. 49 workers killed by Florencio. 33 killed by TUI at this stage. 49 workers killed in the first 14 minutes. I mean, that's just so hard to come back from. Actually, expanding. I was going to say, it helps if your opponent stays on 1 base the rest of the game, but I really don't see that happening. All right, so here we go. Here goes nothing. It is going to be 4 Void. Once again, doing the stacking play or trying to. Trying to make it look like, nah, he's like, you know what, screw it. We're just going to kill all your probes. Got some Phoenix here, too. Phoenix fall up, and there is your good game. And TUI recognizes he is beat. He's got 2 Stalkers versus 4 Void Rays. With Phoenix support, no way you're ever winning that thing. TUI recognized what was up. What a crazy, insane game that was. TUI said, I hope I never have to play anything like that ever again. Florencio happily killing all of the dudes. And usually we let players do this, but we got another game to do. Man, Void Rays are not good against... Really, without the ability enabled there, it's just not. They're not good. And he left too. Okay, we got 1 more game to go. It is a bit of a longer one, so I'm very excited to bring it to you. It is a ZVP, and is against, I think, maybe a bit of a higher caliber player than we've seen a little bit throughout these games. So stick with me, and we'll catch that one to wrap this thing up. All right, the final game of the Sewer Mermaid Florencio ripoff files will be on Cerulean Fall once again. It's going to be between Korean characters and Sewer Mermaid. Top right-hand corner is the red Zerg player, Korean characters. We're going to call him Korean from this point on. And in the bottom left-hand corner, it is the blue Protoss player, Florencio. Okay, Florencio, what do you got for us? What's a PvZ style here, How do you play the PvZ? I can't imagine it is normal. But here goes nothing. Probe moving out. Once again, this would be entirely normal. If this was Showtime or like Petit Drogo or Zest or somebody, they always probe scout, especially against Zerg. But no siree. Nothing is normal when Florencio is involved. So what are you going to do, man? Oh, it's a Forge. Forge coming up back home. So there we go. And so we're going to cannon rush. Going to be some kind of a cannon rush here, which the Overlord is going to spot any positions you can throw cannons down here. So yeah, I think Florencio recognizes that and says, well, maybe we'll, I mean, how do we do this exactly? This is what you got to do, Zerg players. Overlord here. Scouting, patrolling maybe, if necessary. If the natural is big enough. Wait, hold on, come back. You have a job to do. Look at him not have a job to do. All right, well, we're okay, so pylon here, which is again out of the vision range. Oh, canceled, never mind. Cancel, never mind. All right, so 3 pylons on the top of the ramp, which really bothers me as a Zerg player. It gives me flashbacks to when you could throw down 3 pylons in the bottom of the ramp, and it was really hard for Zerg to break that, especially on one base. And that's why there's unbuildable rocks down here forever and ever, is because of that one strategy that was so cancerous that Blizzard shut it down. Canceling the hatchery is Korean, okay. And now we replace 2 of the pylons with cannons. Okay, I'm on board. I'm on board. That's all you need from me. Third hatch coming down, or natural hatch coming down to the third base location is Korean. That's cool. His spawning pool is almost done. He's got double gas rocking right now. Throwing up, trying to get a spine just out of range of that cannon. I don't know if that is, though. That feels like the cannon can hit it. Canceling the one and letting the other one finish. And throwing up a Cyber Core back home. So he's not going crazy all-in cheese here. He just has the cannon up. He put some fear into Korean characters. Maybe gonna throw, maybe cannon rush this guy too. I don't see a reason not to. Honestly, unless some Lings come out and show up soon. Yeah, fair enough. There it goes. Here comes a probe to scout and says, what are we doing in here exactly? Not making Zerglings, that's for sure. Queen pops out, looking awesome. Hey, Queen, what's up? Are you gonna... All right, so yeah, Queen taking the shots while the Spinecrawler gets into position. This is a good strategy. Zerg players, pay attention to this. And the Queen survives, and the Spinecrawler can absorb a couple shots here and still win this fight, especially with the Queen throwing down extra DPS there, too. Oh, Probe trying to help. Yeah, all right, good job. That was well done by Korean characters. That was amazing stuff. But... now, surprise! Over here, you've got cannons at your other base, which is real bad news bears for you. Lair on the way from Korean. What is he? He's just, wow, he's just given up. He's just like, you know what? We're one basing this. I'm not apparently allowed to have a natural under any circumstances. I'm going to try again, but I don't believe I'll be ever allowed to have one. But I mean, so far, resources lost are really favoring the Zerg player right now. It's 300 losses. Resources lost for Sewer Mermaid and 75 here for Korean. Alright, so all of the stuff in the main base is gone. The third base is out. That's just a loss right now. You're not saving it. You have Queens, which are slow. You have Spine Crawlers, which are slow and injured, by the way. But there's a Hydralisk Den. Okay, I like this. This is kind of like what Beastie QT did against what Florencio was doing in that first game, was go for a Hydralisk Den against it, because it's going to be a Void Ray follow-up. That's generally what this is. I think it really comes down to the fact that Protoss players know when they cannon rush and they don't kill their opponent, they're going to have to hold some kind of a counterattack. And Void Rays are just the best way to do that. Void Rays are great against Roaches and Ravagers and Zerglings, and if you don't have Hydras or Queens at the front, the Void Ray can really hold almost indefinitely against a lot of stuff. So that's why you make Hydras. That's why you actually do get your natural base, and natural base just about done here from Florencio. That's an Overseer attempting to do some scouting, but oh boy. Prismatic alignment is just serious business, you guys. Bye! Thanks for coming. It's nice having you here. Evolution Chamber, about 50% complete. Working on speed, actually. Not going for Groove Spines first, which indicates he does want to go for some aggression. Which, obviously, I think he does. Unless he's just setting up to deal with Void Ray attacks that are coming to kill him. He knows there's a Void Ray. He doesn't know where it is, though. Actually, hold up. Hold up. Woo! That was close. That was real. You're lucky those Hydras don't have their speed, Mr. Void Ray. You would be super dead. Yeah, I don't know what this one Void Ray is going to do. I guess you could pick off some of these drones here in the natural base. That'd be nice. Killing an Overlord is fine. You got Prismatic Alignment, but you're not using it. Oh, he did just use it. There we go. And then waiting for some kind of a response here. Trying to get that Overlord, trying to finish off this Queen, who is already pretty darn injured and I think is going to die, but dragging into the Hydras! And the Queen dies, but the Void Rays die too there. Great play there by Korean. Fantastical job. Okay, still 2 base to 2 base though. It is 34 to 31 workers. I mean, done a great job macroing behind this, considering how much he invested into the early stages of the game. Making oracles is Florencio. Really? He's going to oracle his way to victory? He's got a cannon coming up. He's got another cannon. I'm not sure it's going to be finished by the time these Hydras arrive. These Hydras are here and they are out for blood. And here goes nothing. Cannon dead. I mean, just the DPS output on these things is insane. They've been nerfed a little bit in the most recent patch. That's got to be an Oracle hold. I just don't... There's nothing else. So obviously it is. All right, man, here we go. 4 Oracles. Pulsar Beam. 1 Oracle down. Hydra's getting melted, though. Another Oracle down, but bam. That is a lot of Hydra guts on the ground over here. Look at those little, like, tentacles coming out from their bodies after they die. That's amazing. All right, so about even on the resources lost here, 2,000-ish for Korean, 2,000-ish for Florencio here too. Still 2 base to 2 base. Still hasn't been able to take a third because these cannons are super annoying and isn't sent anything over to deal with it yet. I mean, seriously, this Hydra count, that's enough. Go kill these cannons, get a third, or just take a third here too. I guess that's fine as well. That is totally fine. More cannons coming up in base defense. He recognizes, can he? I was going to say, he recognizes he can't just stick on Oracle forever, but that could just be a total lie. He could absolutely, very easily stay on Oracle. Has kind of proved it. I mean, the Oracle nerf was a direct response from Haz's strategy of Mass Oracle versus Zerg. It was very good for about 1 WCS event, and then Blizzard was like, no, and shut it down. It's always fun when Blizzard has a direct response to how well something is performing in a WCS tournament. The 5-Rax Reaper, back when Reapers were great and did bonus damage versus buildings, Zerg had no way to handle it. You made 5-Rax as a Terran, you made Reapers out of them, you proxied them, I guess, and you just killed Zergs everywhere. There was a whole WCS event where that was just it. Everybody was dying to this, and Blizz immediately after WCS was over was like, nope, immediate patch done. So it's just fun to see those things happening. Another one that I can think of is when Hydralisks had the ability to, get both range and speed in the same upgrade. We saw nothing but 12-minute Hydra timings from Zergs versus Protoss in a WCS event a couple years ago. That's all it ever was Hydra timing, Hydra timing. The Protoss tried all sorts of different things, couldn't make it happen. And Blizzard said, nope, and split the upgrades and nerfed the Hydra a little bit, and it's been fine. Hydras are in a pretty good spot. They're usable. They have their uses, but they aren't the overpowering, destructive forces that they were for just a little brief moment in StarCraft history. Okay, Hydras, Roaches, moving on out. That is a lot of Oracles, though. Holy smokes. Is that 8? Oh, careful. Don't fly over the Hydras without attacking them, though. All right, well. Okay, trades were made there. Oracle is trying to find these Roaches. The Roaches are skittering down this way as fast as the little Roach legs will take them. But, they gonna die. The good news is nothing over here is gonna die. There's a Spore, but I don't know, man. I feel like this many Oracles can handle a Spore. 6 of them seems like a lot. Is he still making, man, he's still making Oracles. He's making Zealots, but guess who's on the way? 12 Mutalisks. 12 Mutalisks are on the way, and Mutas are the absolute worst enemy of Oracles because Oracles can't shoot up at all. Oh boy. Oh boy. And the Mutas are fast. Flap, 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 flap. Look at them flap. Look at them go. Revelation on their heads. They don't care. They're going to chase you down into the back room and murder you. I mean, are we? No? Wow, they juked back a little bit. The Oracles came around. I don't know if that's a good idea. Look at this micro right now. The micro potential is insane in this particular situation. And the Oracles actually managed to juke back up. The Mutas... Do they know? Oh boy. Oh, they do now. An Overseer found them. Okay, good. All right, good. So is your priority here to kill the Oracles or maybe get some harassment done over here? There are some Phoenix out, which is what you want if you are Sewer Mermaid. Yeah, cannon shooting, Phoenix shooting. Shield batteries helping here a lot. If you mess up against the mutas, the shield batteries help you immensely. The mutas are like kind of just picking off some dudes. I'm gonna say, was there? I don't think there ever was a cannon here inside the main base, but the Phoenix count is kind of nuts. And suddenly the mutas are starting to get wiped out, but suddenly the Phoenix are taking shots too, but no, flying backwards and shooting. Exactly what you want to do with these guys. Flying into the shield battery again, getting healed up. Probes getting smashed by these Mutalisks. It's again straight up engagement right now, and the mutas are starting to go down, and that's it for the Mutaflock. All right, so it wasn't perfect by Florencio, but it held. It really did. And now he's going Oracle. Phoenix army supply is 34 to 52 in favor of Florencio. Worker supply 64 to 34. So maybe a little bit overdroned here. A little bit overdroned here is our Zergy friend again. Muta's trying to come down. Just there. Why would you make more Mutalisks? You know there's this many Phoenix out. Oh boy, not a great thing. All right, well, third base, what you got? You have a Spore Crawler and a Queen. Now you have a Spore Crawler. Now you have nothing. These Overlords are getting killed. Might try to supply block the Zerg player. More Mutas showing up here though, and actually forcing a recall on these Phoenix to take them out. Meanwhile, the Oracles are alive. Oracles are taking shots from Spores, trying to take down this hatch. But they got to get the Spore first, and then they can take down the hatch. Roaches wandering on in. Cannons doing good work against them. Void Ray here. Phoenix. Oh, Void Ray count is pretty darn high here as well. All right, so the third base is gone for the Zerg player. The Zerg have been cleaned up inside Florencio's base. And suddenly it is 34 to 24 workers in favor of the Zerg player. Still up. Not as much though, and army supply is still in favor of our Sewer Mermaid. More Roaches, man. More Roaches trying to do stuff. Charge Lot's not bad against Roach, but not when you're outnumbered like this. Void Rays, man, just a prismatic alignment would not be amiss. Problem is the Roaches are fast, as they do have speed, and you can't really count on the prismatic alignment to get the whole cycle through. If you know what I mean. Dude, these Oracles have been putting in work. Oh, the drone transfer. Wrong time. Wrong time for that. 11 kills on that one. 7 kills on that one. Roaches wandering up, trying to do it with these cannons. And sure, one cannon's going to die. Other cannon protected by shield battery a little bit. And then Charge Bot's helping here as well. Kind of getting the Roaches into a corner. Good micro on display, but oh boy, the lifting and the killing of the more Roaches out here in the front door. Roach is setting up at the natural base, actually shutting down all mining there from the Protoss player. More Hydras coming, man. More Hydras are here. That makes a lot. 6, 7 more Hydras in production. I like this, but the hatch goes down, and you're on 2 base. You're on 2 base now. Korean characters. The Roaches, however, are wreaking a little bit of havoc inside this, inside the main base of Florencio. Where the heck did the Void Rays go? Did he recall them at all? Is he trying to recall them? Okay, prismatic alignment, go. Can't waste time with these Roaches. They're killing a lot of your probes. Never mind, no prismatic alignment required, apparently. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough indeed. The Hydras have pink eyes with this skin? They do. How cool is that? Very cool. Okay, moving up though. We got Phoenix. We've got Oracles. We have an Infestation Pit on the way from the Zerg player. He's on 2. What's the Infestation Pit even for? Maybe Vipers? Vipers pretty good in this situation. Parasitic Bomb helps immensely against these little Skytoss armies when there aren't any carriers, especially. Trying to sneak a base on the left side is Florencio, but really, what else do we expect? What else do we expect from this guy, huh? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the extent of what I expect from him. Nice Revelation thrown down. This is exactly what we're dealing with. It's a lot of Hydras. Is he going in here? Wow, he's attacking into this. He's lifting Hydras. Void Rays are killing stuff real fast. Oracle's burning stuff down here too. Spore Crawlers are getting hot shots off, but dang. Goodbye, the army. Spore Crawlers are coming in to burrow in, but they're too late. Prismatic alignment right now would be fantastic, but just pulling back is fine too. The Spores can't kill you. Yeah, that army supply. Suddenly 28 to 28. It was looking pretty good for the Zerg. Not anymore. That was a shellacking. Resources lost. 17,000 for the Zerg and 11,000 for Florencio. And there's the prismatic alignment coming out on this hatchery. Just shutting down Everything that's being attempted right now from Korean characters. That hatch is gone. We're one basing it, and by one base I mean there are 3 mineral patches at this main base, and they are low for Korean characters. So we are looking at 34 to 28 workers, but these drones have nowhere. They're long distance mining. They have nowhere to go. He's trying to rebuild his 3rd, but that's a dang far away from completing right now. And is he still making... Yeah, man, if at first you succeed, continue trying with more and more oracles. He's trying to bring the Has style back, which I admire. I admire it so much here from Florencio. Just the creativity. Every one of these games has just been a sheer exhibition of what? Stuff I've never seen before on the channel. Florencio Files, and indeed, Pig, you're smart to make this guy a recurring feature. Creativity people like. Oh, and there's another prismatic alignment on that hatch. That 3rd hatch, is it ever going to come up? Nope! Canceled. So frustrating. A drone goes down. I mean, might as well use the prismatic alignment on something, but they just let it expire, no problem. Flying into the main base. I mean, you really have to worry about anything at this point. I guess killing that queen is cool, slowing down the larva production, and then the hydras there. Oh, fungals. Okay, infestors actually. We have not seen infestors all that much in StarCraft 2 as of late. Their fungal was nerfed, and then it was kind of made a little bit better, but not really. And all right, Oracle Ball, where are you? I know you're here. I saw you being made. You weren't part of that attack, but you're a part of something. Oracle Ball. Ah, they're hiding back here by the Stargates. Of course they are. Of course they are hiding back here by the Stargates. So 3rd base, really, really important that Florencio keeps this and it doesn't die. He's not defending it with anything, mind you. He's really trying to get more gas income, but he's got about 500 gas banks, so perhaps more minerals is the intelligent thing to do right now. Void Ray with 2 kills, doing all right for himself. Not killing it. Not killing it. But Oracle count looking amazing. Trying to reestablish that 3rd is Korean characters. Income here is 1,300 for Sewer Marina and 25. 27, 55. Okay, double digits is the point for the Zerg player, but he's got a nice scary army. Hydra Infestor is kind of exactly what you want against this weird sky tossy thing. Where there aren't any carriers. That wouldn't be as good against carrier, but against oracles and Phoenix, yeah, not bad. I mean, oh, here we go. This is exactly what I'm talking about. If you can fungal the Void Ray and keep him in place while the Hydras finish him off, you're in a good place. That is a very injured queen. And she got a shot off and was like, oh, balls. She even tried to inject and she couldn't get it off. She could not get that inject off. Amazing. Incredible. Do you have the prismatic alignment? You do. Infestation bit kill would be pretty good. Single Hydra wanders up and chases the Void Ray away, but it's really being annoying at this stage is Florencio. And, oh, that range on those Hydras is good. They have group spines, right? Of course they do. Of course they do. And it's kind of like that, the Probe Rush game where do you expect another Oracle Rush behind the 1st and 2nd and 3rd Oracle Rushes? I don't know. Oh my gosh, drone count. Drone count is important. Revelation on those Hydras and then just dancing out. No big deal. You want to dance back in? Oh, it's the good game. It's the good game, and Korean characters is out. Could he have handled this with the spores and the fungals and the Hydra count? Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't enough. I mean, it's not now because he's not fighting back, obviously, but wow, what a crazy game. What an absolutely insane game that was. I really, really enjoyed casting, and I enjoyed casting all of this stuff. Yeah, really what kept Florencio in that game was sniping these bases, right? Okay, so he forced a cancel on the natural. He killed the 3rd. He killed the natural. He killed the 3rd 3 times? Maybe just twice. It was just the Zerg could not get up the economy he needed to support what he was trying to do. He had the right idea. He just couldn't quite get it going. And Florencio's secret ninja base really helped a lot too. So, wow, great job by him. Again, check him out on Twitch. There's a link in the description. Really nice guy. Tell him the Falcon sent you and he will love you forever. Okay, so it's getting late here, and that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.